what a great day to sew something wonderful. I'm Kia from Kia B.
This is Tech Guy from the Hive.
And welcome to Flosstube. We are so excited to be starting this new series on our channel together.
We are.
Yes, y'all have really reached out and said you love his opinion on the unboxings that we do once a month. And I thought this would be something really fun to incorporate into our channel as well.
Something we can do together.
Yeah, something we can definitely do together.
Absolutely.
So if you are familiar with Flosstube, it's a very laid back series. We watch some like Pam and Steph, Priscilla and Chelsea, Fat Quarter Shop.
We have.
Yes, we've kind of been a little bit addicted.
A little bit.
So it's a super laid back series where we just kind of chat about all things CrossStitch. We're going to include lots of quilty stuff as well, things that I've been working on. Maybe some updates and things like that as we go along.
Maybe suggestions for me?
Yeah, we would love to hear your suggestions.
Yes.
We want to get him a little bit more involved, and I really don't know anything out there that he would really like to stitch. So
I don't know, but y'all do. So
yeah,
comment
let
below,
us know.
Please.
Comment below. I'd love to see what you've got to suggest. So very first, I have been cross stitching since I was a little girl. My grandmother and my mom taught me how to cross stitch, and I learned it as a Girl Scout, so that was like super fun for me as I was little. When I was in middle school, I actually had an accident to my hand and I cut part of my finger off and it had to be sewn back on. So I had to give up cross stitch for quite a while. As an adult, I was doing it and had to give it up as an adult because I had developed arthritis pretty bad in my hand. Yeah, so I can't hold an embroidery hoop, and I think I've mentioned on this channel before that it's really hard for me to hold a needle as well. So that's why I don't hand bind or any of those things. So a couple of months ago, actually like maybe last summer,
it's been in the works.
It's been in the works, yeah. I picked up some cross stitch and I thought, okay, I'm just gonna try this, and I struggled. I did. I picked up some wool projects as well, and I struggled to applique those. In fact, I ended up having to give them to my mom for her to finish for me. And then in a floss tube, I saw this thing called a Q-snap, and I had no idea what that was. So I ordered one from Fat Quarter Shop, and it like changed my world. I think because it's a wide, like a PVC pipe kind of material, it's wider, I can grip it with this hand and still stitch. I just put a pillow underneath, and I think that's really helped me be able to stitch for a lot longer.
It's like a different tool for you to be able to do what you want to do or love to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. And I just came back from quilt retreat today, actually. I've been gone all weekend at a quilt retreat, and one of the ladies there actually uses a punch needle form, which I don't know if you know this. So it's a bigger embroidery hoop, and then it's got like this stand and a smaller embroidery hoop. And you can use either side of it.
Oh, sweet. And
she uses that so she doesn't have to grip anything onto her hand. So I looked at ordering one of those. I think I might, and just see if that works for me too, which would be a great option as well.
Could also just to let our viewers know that if it does work for you.
Yeah, I can let you know.
Right?
Yeah, so. Absolutely. So we're so excited. We've been kind of hinting that we were going to start something new on our channel. And don't worry, we are still going to upload as many quilting tutorials and do unboxing week and all of this stuff. This is added on. So some weeks you're definitely going to be getting more than one video from us. Yes. And so we'll just kind of see how this goes and see how y'all like it. We are so very, very excited.
Yeah, something different, something to add on to our channel, something a different dimension to our channel. And we are willing to give it a try, and definitely love the comments and things like that and questions. And we do see them on a daily basis, so keep commenting below, or what you would say, keep the conversation going, and post them down. Yeah, absolutely. We're excited. Yes. Excited. So, like I said, super chatty. I know some of our other videos have been super chatty as well, but this is actually intended to disclaimer. This is going to be
disclaimer.
This is
right?
going to be a
like,
super chatty series.
Yeah, and I'm kind of excited about it. So we're not only going to talk about cross stitch, but I want to incorporate quilting as well, since that is like what we love to do. Yep. And so I'll be showing you different hauls I have for quilting and quilting projects that I've worked on, but maybe y'all haven't seen on the channel or on our Instagram. So let's get started.
Absolutely.
Let's do, what should we do first? Haul or whips, which is work in progress.
Oh, is that, thank you.
Yes, sorry.
I appreciate
we'll be teaching him some things along the way.
Absolutely. And it doesn't matter. Think? We can do whips.
Whips? Okay.
Whips.
So for my very first whip, I am pumped. I am absolutely pumped to show you guys this. So we've talked a little bit about this on Fat Quarter Shop's Flosstube, where if you are a Sew Sampler subscriber, the last 12 months you've been getting recipe cards for barn blocks. And I did not purchase the kit when we got the new, like when the new year started for Sew Sampler, which was last April. I didn't purchase the kit, but I loved the barn blocks. Right. At that time, they didn't really work into our home decor. Now they do. Now that we've redecorated. Yeah. But when I was cross-stitching, and now that we've redecorated in our home, I have these 2 spaces in our living room where I need to fill it with something. And I was trying to figure out what I wanted to fill it with. And so I charted the recipe cards for the barn blocks. I have most of them charted so far. We're waiting for our Sew Sampler to get here. It should be here this week, so we can do our unboxing of that, and that will be number 12. Yes. But here is the very first one, all cross-stitched.
That's pretty cool.
So this is definitely an edge-to-edge, like full cross-stitch pattern. I mean, it is a definite, like, there's no negative space at all. Right. I did this on 14 count Aida, and I've got 4 colors, white, black, and then 2 colors of gray. And the great thing about this is as the recipe changes, this right here is what changes. So these blocks right here, this looks like 4 right now. So this stays the same and the roof stays the same, but those 4 patches right there change. And so I am debating on whether I want to write the month at the bottom here. So like this one would be April, because this is block number 1, and that's when this started. So I thought about doing that and then mounting it, finishing it on some sticky board, which you'll learn what that is too.
Yeah, there's a lot of terms she's throwing out right now that I have no idea, but I'm super excited.
So I am so excited. So April is done. I just need to finish it. So we've got to finish. I know that's not necessarily a whip, but it's finished.
It's March.
I know, but April's done. You want to finish it before the month. Sorry. So then I've just got to figure out how I want to finish that. So that's a finish. Yay!
Yay! Good job.
Okay, so we're so excited about that. The other whip that I have is in the bedroom that our youngest is sleeping in, so I'm not going to go wake him up. But I've been working on Quilter's Cottage. Oh my goodness. Quilter's Cottage from Lori Holt with Fat Quarter Shop. I have been doing their stitch along with that and have loved it. I am a little behind. I only have, let's see, I have the fence, all the alphabet, the fence posts, the clothesline, and then the first quilt done. So I've got 2 more quilts to go, and then I need to do the cobblestone and the flowers, and then I'll be caught up for this week.
She's been working on these pieces for a long time.
Yes, I got sidetracked with the barn blocks because I was so excited about those. Right. And charting them and getting them ready that...
You've actually shared it with some people.
I have.
So that's pretty exciting.
I have, yeah. I wrote the charts, I've stitched it, and then I've shared pictures of what I've stitched. I haven't shared the charts because they're not mine. Even though I charted them, it's not my actual pattern block. It's a quilting block. So I didn't share those. But, so I've been working on Quilter's Cottage. I'm a little behind, but that's my goal tomorrow or today as you're watching this. Monday and Tuesday of this week, I need to get that all caught up so I'm ready for Wednesday for Flosstube. So I'm pretty pumped about that.
Great.
So those are 2 things I'm working on right now. Like I said, we want to get him working on something.
Comments below, something.
Yeah.
I'm down for anything. So
he's gonna try.
I'm gonna try it.
With Mania coming up, which if some of y'all don't know what Mania is, it is Mania, M-A-Y-N-I-A. And with that coming up, you can choose in the month of May to start as many projects as you want. Yep. Some people use 31 projects for 31 days in May, and some people do like 19 for 2019 or 18 last year for 2018. You start those projects, you work on it for about a half an hour, 45 minutes a day, and then the next day you start something new. And that way you've got all these projects started. So with Mania coming up, we thought we'd get him involved too, which would be super fun. So, which brings us to haul. I have gotten some really fun haul this week.
Okay.
As I'm preparing for Mania. So my plans for Mania, and we'll go more into detail as like the month goes along. The end of April, we're gonna post everything for Mania, our schedule and everything.
It is getting pretty packed.
It is getting pretty packed. I've chosen to do 16 cross-stitch starts. So 16 cross-stitch patterns.
I've chosen to do it one, but I don't know which one it is.
We want to just find one at this point for him to do. And 15 quilt project starts.
Cool.
Which is a lot.
So you'll see a lot from us.
Yes.
In Mania. That's what the plan is, and that's what the scheduling process and a lot of work on me too. So.
Okay, so let's look at haul. Things I've picked up so far. Very first, I picked up this kit from Fat Quarter Shop. Let me get the pattern out. These bags you can't see. This is called from the Stitcher Hood, Simply Divine Cross Stitch, and it is the Quaker Pumpkin. And so I picked that up from Fat Quarter Shop. I got the kit, so it came with everything I need. It's got the
that's pretty cool stuff.
I'll tell you what it is. It's got the vintage cloth 10 count Ada from Lori Holt for Riley Blake. So it's gotten that. Right. And this color is burlap.
It's a cool color.
It's a really pretty brown color.
Burlap.
Yes. And then it's got this little tin in here. Not hair on my face. Okay. So it's got this little tin from Fat Quarter Shop. And, oh, I didn't realize it was Aurifil. Yay! Okay, so I've got the 4 colors of Aurifil floss that I need. I'm so excited to try Aurifil floss because I've wanted to for a while. And then it's got our needle in it. And let me see. It has, a Bowen tapestry needle, which is the ones I use for cross stitch anyway.
Okay.
So, yeah. So that's pretty fun.
Yep, absolutely.
So that's a Mania start. I think everything I hauled today is a Mania start.
Good.
I think. Okay, so that was Quaker Pumpkin, and then I also picked up Quaker Tree, and they did not have a kit for this one at the time I bought it, so this one is just the pattern, but this is Quaker Tree.
So we're looking for the kit.
Yes.
Right.
So I've got to still, oh no, I picked up all the DMC.
You did?
It's part of my,
okay.
It's part of my haul today. So Quaker Tree.
Awesome.
Which I'm so excited about with those little presents.
So is there a reason why you have seasonal stuff? Like,
yeah, you work on stuff like there's a schedule. Like Priscilla and Chelsea talk about a schedule. They do like Santa Sundays and Merry Mondays. So they work on like Christmas stuff Sundays and Mondays and
very clever.
Witchy Wednesdays, which are Halloween Wednesdays. Yeah, which we don't really do anything Halloween, so we might do it. Ooh, we could do it Whip It Wednesdays.
Good.
Whip It? Who's that? That's from another YouTuber.
Okay.
Robin from Our Island Crafts. She does Whip It Wednesdays, which is super cool.
That's cool.
Okay, so then I've gotten, and I have this backwards. Let me fix it. Vintage Christmas sampler, and I had this. I got this. If I'm being honest, I think I've had this for a couple of weeks, and waiting for Mania to start. I'm trying not to show you the entire chart. Okay, here we go. So, Vintage Christmas Sampler by Lori Holt. And I have not yet decided if I'm going to do this as a picture frame like this, or if I'm going to break it up into Christmas ornaments, because she shows you how to do that in a couple of their YouTube videos.
That's pretty cool.
And then I got the DMC thread pack to do that.
That's pretty cool.
With all of the colors.
That's a lot of colors.
To do that. So that will be a Mania start.
That is a lot of colors.
So that's Christmas. And then I picked up, let's see, I've got a couple of others over here. Here's some smaller ones. I picked up Stitching Time by Country House Needleworks. And so let us know, since this is our first Flosstube, we're not quite sure camera angle if you can see these things.
Comments are welcome.
Yeah, it might be a little out of focus. So just let us know gently in the comments down below. So this is Stitching Time, which is cute. That says cross stitch, thread, needle, fabric, scissors, and it has some really cute little spools. I thought this would be fun. Just something little. I needed some little projects for Mania.
Can you imagine that'd be a lot going on if you have all big projects?
I know it.
Because I'm already overwhelmed and that's none of my projects.
Yeah. Okay, so there's Stitching Time. We picked up Glitter House #1. There are, I think, 5 in the series now.
Okay.
And so
this is another winner.
will eventually want to get more of them. And this one, I think I'm going to stitch them all in a line.
Oh, cool.
So there's a way that you can connect them, but like stitch them right next to each other. Like a little Christmas village. Something you may not know about us. We, and I say we loosely, it's my dad and I and our little family, love Christmas villages.
Yes, we do.
Love.
Yes.
And I say love.
I think that's an understatement.
Strongly.
Yeah.
We have a Christmas village of, I think we counted this year like 70 some pieces.
Yeah. It's a city. It's a Christmas city.
It is. It takes up an entire bedroom in our house.
Yeah.
We have a spare room that holds all of our board games, and we have a table in there and everything, and all that gets cleared out for Christmas. And it is our Christmas village room, and it's super fun. So yeah, I think that might be a cross-stitch Christmas village for me.
Kind of saw what you were doing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one, winter, is Snowflake Serenade by Country Cottage Needleworks.
I like it.
So I've gotten that one, which is really cute. Country Cottage Needleworks is, I just love their aesthetic. Like I love, yeah, I really do like it a lot. So we've gotten that one.
Sweet.
And let's see. Then we picked up Gingerbread Street from Sue Hillis Designs. And we are going to try and link all of these down below. So, I mean, if you have any questions, stop it. If you have any questions, just ask them or look in the description box.
Please.
So this is Gingerbread Street, and you can do this as 4 different houses, or you can, again, do them all in a line. So that was super fun.
I like it.
When I ordered Gingerbread Street from Sue Hillis Designs, because they don't carry it, I usually order from Fat Quarter Shop. But when I ordered this, they didn't have that one. So I ordered it from Sue Hillis. So I've been talking with Kate, and so we'll see if Fat Quarter Shop gets it in stock or not. But Sue Hillis Designs sent me an extra pattern just for thanking me for placing an order that says, I'm not going to show it to you because it is the actual chart itself. Oh, I guess I could. I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. I don't want to show you the chart, so I'm trying not to. Can you hold that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so this here is the little pattern. It says, may your spools always be full and your needles always be sharp.
That's nice.
And I thought that was really sweet. That's really nice to like send an extra pattern.
It's like a bonus.
Yeah, so Gingerbread Street will be a start for me, but the spools, I might just start soon because I need something to fill my time between now and Mania. Like I don't have enough. Oh, okay. All right, and the last of the cross-stitch haul
Which I think this is my favorite so far.
Is it?
Yeah, this is the first time I've actually seen them.
Yeah.
Because I'm like that. I like this one the best.
Okay, so I got Autumn Acres Farm from Hands On Design, and it is on chalkboard. And I was just discussing this with the ladies this weekend at Quilt Retreat at how nervous I am to do this one because I'm going to have a light board. And I have one already. Yeah. I have a Cricut light board actually that I bought when I bought my maker. And so I'll just sit with that on my lap. And then I just bought chalkboard
That's so
Ada.
cool. And
so it's just black. It is 14 counts and 18 by 25. And yeah, so I got chalkboard black. I have not gotten all of the threads for this because I need to convert them to DMC. Or I need to figure out what thread I'm going to use. So if you've done one of these, let me know. I know Priscilla does a ton of these, and hers always looks so beautiful.
I like the different, I like the burlap. I like...
Yeah, the different looks
yes,
of them.
I do.
So this is an autumn one, and that Quaker Pumpkin is an autumn one.
Yes.
And then we should be, because the people at Fat Quarter Shop are so amazing.
Big fans.
We should be getting a box this week of things for Mania as well, and we cannot wait to share those with you.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that was the last of our pattern haul. And then I did a thread haul at the end of when we go on this certain quilt retreat, we get 10% off of anything we purchase. Y'all, I purchased 86 spools, or 86 DMC floss skeins. I couldn't think of the word. So
80,
I have
87? How much?
86.
86.
Yes.
Don't comment below how much you think that was.
Okay. So, well, it was 10% off.
Sure.
Okay.
Good deal.
So, and just right as Kimberly compliments you about how you don't care what comes to the house.
I don't. It's
It's all
supportive. Yeah,
it's totally fine. So I started collecting all the floss. I made like a huge list of, I took a quilter's planner mini and I turned it into my Mania planner.
Oh, cool.
And so I could show you that next time if you want to. Let me know if you want to see that. Just put planner down in the comments and I'll show you how I customized a quilter's planner mini to be a Mania planner for me, so I could keep track of the supplies I needed to get, the projects I was doing, and all of that stuff. So I have gotten 86 of, like, I think I needed 120 skeins of
Yeah. I didn't know
floss.
Mania was a big thing. So that's how
It is. I had no intention of doing Mania, and Flosstube happened.
Yeah.
And I got addicted and I was like, I have to do Mania. I have to.
Yeah.
It's going to be really, really
good.
fun though. I'm really excited.
I think we're excited.
I think it's going to be a family affair. So, okay, so that was the absolute last of my haul.
Good.
Which is great. So I'm just going to start collecting. It's March, end of March.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just going to start collecting and keep going from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, reiterate, if you guys know any cool patterns
Yeah.
For Flosstube for guys or for whatever, I'm down for anything.
Let him
Please
know.
comment below.
Yes.
And be like, Tech Guy, this is for you. That would be wonderful.
Oh, that'd be super fun. Okay, the other thing, if you have not seen our video we posted last week, we talked about project bags and I showed you how to make a super easy Mania project bag. And so this is it, and I've already got some spools in there. You can see this is a barn block one that I'm ready to go on. And so it's got a vinyl side in one and then a covered side on the other, and it opens in the middle and everything falls out when you hold it up to show it to the camera. So if you haven't checked that out with our super cute top lace zipper, please, definitely go check it out. We'll put like a little
tag
up here somewhere.
Right around here.
And you can click it and watch our video on how to do that. You can create it in different sizes. And so this one has a wider zipper, vinyl.
And you explain how to get the different sizes too.
Yes.
Towards the end of the last video.
And then a big pocket on the inside. And then I explain how to customize it to your pattern size. So if you've got like a lot of those are 8.5 by 11 patterns. And so mine, I'm going to keep my patterns behind them, but I wanted a small bag to keep all that DMC in so I can keep it straight and know which ones I have and which ones I don't have. So, and I hung a little floss keeper thing on the end of it so I could use reusable stickers and label the projects.
Tag them.
That were there. Yeah. What else do I have over here? This is I just created like a little PDF, and so I've got all my list right here, just a quick list of projects I'm doing. So that's all the haul I have, and the whips. I'm sorry I couldn't show you the quilter's cottage. It's on the Q stop right now in our bedroom. Yep. And our little guy has had a really rough week, and so he's sleeping. So yeah, I didn't want to wake him up.
No.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Yeah. So let us know how you are doing in your projects. Like I said, going forward, we're going to be sharing lots of quilting things, lots of cross-stitch things. We're calling it Flosstube because we are talking about cross-stitch. But I really want to share with you some fun quilting projects that I'm working on that we don't always film. Yeah. I'm always working on something, and like hardly any of it gets filmed.
Right.
Okay, so speaking of quilting projects and patterns that I want to share with you, but I can't necessarily share with you, I just came back from a quilt retreat, and it was a sleep in your own bed retreat. So I got to go for the weekend and then come home and sleep in my own bed, and it was so lovely. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I was really looking for things to do. I have some Band-Aid quilts I need to finish up. We have friends of ours, their son is having surgery in 2 weeks, and so he's getting a Band-Aid quilt as well as some going to the hospital. Yes. Well, I'm saying some quilts are going to the hospital, like as well as some Band-Aid quilts. He's getting one.
Absolutely.
He's a little guy. He was born on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And so she doesn't watch our videos, so she won't know this, but we're surprising her with a small Band-Aid quilt for him.
Absolutely.
He has the same surgeon as our little guy, and we're just
ecstatic.
Yeah, we're thrilled that we know he's in great hands, and so we are ecstatic. The possibility, we hate the situation that he's in, but he's in great hands, and we could not be more happy for that.
Absolutely.
So I was trying to decide what to quilt at Quilt Retreat this weekend, because I have Band-Aid quilts that need to be done. I have like some other projects I'm working on for other videos that we're doing later on down the road. And so I was just like looking through my patterns, and I was like, oh, I need something to be like, I don't know, I need something.
Right.
And I came across an old pattern that we got in a Sew Sampler box called Easy Living. And this is a pattern. It had like a pale, like, it's not even pale green. It's like, I don't know what kind of green color it is. And it was all these like recliner, like armchairs in a row. And I thought, that is so cute, but I don't love the colorway of the fabric that they used. So I pulled out a layer cake that I had. A lap size only uses 18 layer cakes.
Right.
So I pulled out a layer cake of Bonnie and Camille's Smitten, which is super florally, and I made that. So, and it's funny. I'll show you. So I'll just show you a little bit here. It's not quilted or anything like that, but guys, look how cute that is. And do you see this up here? That's a lamp.
That's so cool.
I did not even know until I started the, and there's here, we can fold it in half.
Yeah.
There's another lamp here at the bottom. There we go. It's right here. When I started this pattern, I had no idea there were lamps in there. I started the cutting instructions, and I was like, why is it telling me to cut 2 separate layer cake squares? Like, why did those section those off? Until I started looking at the pattern, I was like, oh, there's lamps. So it looks like my quilt with the florals and the navy background looks completely different than the pattern itself. And I think that's so awesome. So, I mean, don't throw a pattern away or to the wayside because you don't like the colorway that it's done. Like, grab some, and I just totally on a whim, I was like, you know, I'm just gonna work on this. I'm just gonna work on this. I don't know, I just needed something different.
Right.
Yes, I've been making so many Band-Aids and so many like other projects. I was like, I just need something different and fun to work on as well. So I whipped this up, is what we like to say, and everybody loved it. Now, I say everybody loved it, and several of the ladies asked me for the pattern, but it was a Sew Sampler exclusive. I know, and I even looked on Fat Quarter Shop, and you can't buy it. So I'm gonna see if there's any way they will release a pattern.
See if we can pull some strings.
See if we can pull some strings and see if they will release a pattern.
Yeah.
I mean,
because we want to make sure,
we
want to make sure that people get credit what they wrote for, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's not.
Yeah, I don't know which of the ladies designed that, but
Pretty cool.
I don't know. We'll just ask Fat Quarter Shop and see if they'll think about releasing a pattern that isn't
something similar.
Something similar that isn't Sew Sampler exclusive.
Sure.
And yeah, so, and you like I said, you only use 18 10-inch squares, so I've got some left over to do a fun project. And I chose which one did I choose? I think I chose, I don't know, I chose a red to go for the backing, and I chose this turquoise stripe right here to go for or teal, this to go for the binding.
Cool.
So I can't wait to get that quilted up and completely done. I was just so excited to get that done in a weekend. So, yeah.
It was less than a weekend.
It was. Yeah, I wasn't there all day Friday. It's from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And I wasn't there all day Friday because we also had a homeschool convention, so we were there for a while.
Yep.
Yeah. So, super fun. Super fun. I'm so excited for this new series, and I hope you are too.
Yes.
Like I said, leave comments down below on what you think he might like or he might be into, or different projects you thought we could look at. Let us know what you've been working on and what your plans are. If you're doing anything for Mania, we would love to hear what your plans are for that. If you are, I mean, Mania is your own rules, your own thing.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to do what we're doing, and we don't have to do what anybody else is doing. So we're just doing our own thing and doing something different.
And we will definitely put the information down below what we actually have.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to stitch along, just kind of do updates or kind of see where we're at, definitely we'll do that
Yeah, so definitely we say definitely 1,000 times. Check the description box below. It will list everything that we hauled today if we can find it on there.
Yes.
So let us know if there's something that you think we should take a look at. So I've got one more spot open for CrossStitch. And I'm still undecided on what quilt projects I'm going to get to do. I've got a couple, but I need to decide that for sure.
Yes, you
So,
do.
yeah. All right. Well, thanks so much. We are so excited, like I said, to do this new series. We're excited to hang out with you and kind of join this Flosstube new thing that's going on. It's not new, but I mean...
New for us.
New for us.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, y'all have a great week. Thank you so much for joining us in the Hive this week for Flosstube. And, yeah, we're excited. All right. Thanks. Have a great day.
Bye.